Why is the change in the challenges we face as an agent? Something that you might want to ask yourself, because right now it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher in the marketplace to differentiate ourselves as licensed real estate professionals and agencies to have more success at the end of the day because of the fact that we are dealing with more challenges. And the challenges that we're facing is the competition that we're up against. So you have other licensed real estate professionals out there, and if you're a mortgage professional out there, or even a small business owner out there, social media content, the CTA, the call to action, the lead magnet, the hook point is becoming more challenging. So you really need to think about how are you going to change your approach so you can have more success with that process. In today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about that in a couple different ways, and we really want to have this video be a self-reflection video for you today. Welcome, my name is Roland Kinsey III, CEO, co-founder of Liftoff Agent, your #1 marketing and positioning agency. We help licensed real estate professionals just like you, mortgage professionals, really identify their focus point, who's their ideal avatar, making sure that the branding, the website, the lead pages, the social media is consistent from the foundation, and then we help you lift off, whether it's starting you up, ramping you up, or scaling you up. And there's a couple different talking points I want to talk about here in today's video, and by the end of the video, hopefully you can self-reflect and look at the challenges that you face in life actually be the blessings, because it's going to help you change, right? Without no challenge, there is no change. With no pressure, there's no diamonds. Without pressure on your muscles, you're not going to be able to change. I literally just went and did an in-body scan. If you know what that is, it gives you an in-body scan as far as specifically where your body's at, and I've gained 8 pounds of additional lean muscle, and out of that 8 pounds, I've only gained about 3 to 5 pounds of fat, which is amazing, from 159 up to 183. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So like I just said, without the pain, you can't expect it to stick, right? We'll learn things in our lives and we'll go through things in our lives, and we might need to go through things maybe once or twice or 3 or 4 times. Give you a quick story, okay? Credit cards. They are just so amazing, right? 0% APR. There's the points that you can get and all the things. How many times have you racked up a credit card and then you paid it down and then you racked it back up and then you paid it down and you racked it back up, right? Oh, because of points, because it's 0%. Then 0% goes away. Then what happens? Then you're left with, say, interest charges. So we really have to ask ourselves, what are we committed to, and look at the challenging times. And if some things aren't challenging, they won't stick, and then you won't make any change because you're like, you know, not in debt or losing a home or dealing with whatever the case may be. And so you're not really seeing that. And plus, who wants to be in pain, right? I'm working out to grow my muscles. I'm in pain. I literally have this tendon going on right now. My tendon at my elbow is they call it tennis elbow. You can look it up. And so just doing this, it hurts right in here, because I've grown so much with my muscles, but the ligaments and tendons aren't growing as fast. So something to take into consideration. If it's not painful, it may not stick. The next thing is that when it is painful, some of the most painful things that you will go through are going to stick the most. Because tell me, comment below, I'm sure there's something that you went through that was super challenging or trying that you'll never forget, right? Whether that's losing a loved one, whether that's going through a financial hardship or losing a job or getting fired, there's those things that will stick. And even with your business, right? Whether you're working with a buyer or a seller of a home and you're going through this kind of standard procedure of like, you talk to them on the phone, it's a new buyer, they got to get pre-qualified. So you got to talk to, connect them with your lender, and you have a standard procedure, right? Well, when you have challenging things that come up with you and come up for you in your real estate business, that gives you the opportunity to be able to write it down. Say, okay, I'm gonna write this down, and where's my pen? And I'm gonna make sure that this never happens again, right? So you wanna be proactive and think ahead. The next thing is you wanna remember when, something is painful when it comes out of a client, right? And maybe it's not as painful. So maybe you're going through something that, like when you're working with a buyer, you're working with a seller, and you kind of find yourself repeating yourself. It's not until you hit a pain point or you're challenged by a customer where then you have to kind of backpedal a little bit. Like, quick story, my sister-in-law came a couple weeks back for her birthday. My wife is her twin sister, Michelle Lewis, shout out. She was actually in one of our YouTube videos, and she had basically a buyer client, and they put an offer in for $1.3 million on a house. And before you know it, it just turned out to go south. And because there was some standard operating procedures, some communication stuff, and some things that really caused pain in my sister-in-law's life, that really had to give her the opportunity to reflect. And so when you deal with pain from a situation and you reflect, you can really change, right? So when when you deal with those challenges, you reflect, and then you can really change from those situations. So something to really take in consideration as you grow as a business owner. The next thing I want to talk about is when you think about when you're having more success in your business and you come up to a place where you deal with these changes, these challenges that have changes, that's where you come up with SOPs and KPIs, right? So KPIs, key performance indicators, SOPs, standard operating procedures, so then you can focus on saving yourself time or focus on the income producing activities of the place that you want to go, right? So when you think about playbooks in your business, whether you've been in the business for 5 or 10 years and now you have these playbooks, and these playbooks are something that you would give to your buyer specific agent or your seller specific agent, or if you have buyer and seller agents that do both, you would give them these playbooks and say, you know what, based off the years of my experience and some challenging times, here's my playbook and this is what I'm going to give to you, and it has everything that you need to look out for and documents and the way to handle clients, and it has all the things to help you have less challenges in your business, and then you can just leverage the changes that I've already gone through, right? And so that's why you hire a company like Liftoff Agent, your #1 marketing and positioning agency, to then leverage our past efforts for your future successes and have more success, being more focused, more deliberate, your website, your online marketing approach, what are you doing to have more success with that whole process? So I really want you to think about in your life, what type of things came up for you, right? And some challenges that you faced, and based off of those challenges, what did you change in your business? I want to know, comment below. We're a community here, right? We have our clients watching this. This video goes out to our email marketing list. This also goes out to the general public. It also goes out on social media, right? We also do a blog around these videos. So I want to understand what was something that challenged you, that made you change, and now after you made those changes, it came out to be what, right? So I want you to do me a favor, go ahead and like this video if you found value, subscribe and notification bell so you'll be notified for new videos coming out every single week. Now, if you need some help or need some support and you want to be able to change some things within your business, and you need some help with, say, your online marketing best practices and techniques in your approach, whether it's your brand, website, lead pages, tie into lead magnets in the next video we're filming. We'll help you with that process. Go ahead and there's a link down below to set up a no obligation strategy session with our team. We appreciate your time. God bless. And hopefully this is a good video to just give you some self-reflection so you can have more success as you grow your business. And please take down the notes. The challenges are the changes that you're gonna need in your business. So you're watching this video for a reason. I believe everything happens for a reason. God bless, take care. Hope you found value, and we'll see you in the next one.